Right, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through a quick mission on Arma 3. This is called Invade and Annex. It's a game mode that's kind of been created. It's a domination-esque type game mode, and the idea is objectives spawn all over the map, consecutively, and you have to go and take out all the AI and capture the objective. Essentially, it's an infinite amount because every objective you capture, a new one will appear. But you have got the ability to go back to the airfield, gear back up, and then sort of come back out. In a normal server, you would hope to have some pilots that essentially would taxi people to and from the objectives as and when they needed to. You'd put down an LZ on the map and ask your pilot to take you to it. In an ideal world, unfortunately, there's some servers out there where there just isn't anybody to do that. If that is the case, I will show you quite a good little tip. If there's some choppers in the spawn, how to take the choppers. You don't have to be a pilot, because at the moment, if you're not a pilot, it will kick you straight back out of the chopper. So let's just jump into this. Skip this intro music. I'm sure you've probably used this mechanic before, but you have virtual ammo boxes, he says, and there we go. Change gear loadout. At the moment, I've got 3 sort of loadouts saved. I've got this one which has a couple of different weapons, sort of all stashed in my bags. A sniper, and one that I find is quite good, sort of close combat. This one is just purely the sniper, and it's got the new M320. That thing is mental. It's so loud. It's powerful as well, but you can't have a backpack and whatnot, so it kind of takes up a lot of room. And I've created this one, which is essentially the same as the top one, except for I've got a rocket launcher with a couple of rockets, because you'll run into inevitably. You'll run into. 1 second. What's happened here? That is not the one I want. I want this one. That's because I clicked load on. Yeah, you'll eventually run into vehicles. Now, the vehicles on this are crazy. If they see you, they will just hammer you down with artillery and you're dead, no matter what it is. One thing I've done here as well, you can see, is I have my my MK18 stored in my inventory as is. The reason being is I find every time I log out or whatever and try and join back in, the attachments are gone. So if I've put the attachments into my backpack, okay. Sorry, I'm just reading a message on TeamSpeak. So yeah, so I have those. Off the gun, so it doesn't muck about. Okay, and right, what I'll show you now is grabbing a chopper. Choppers should be just over here. Look at that. I'm ready for those vehicles. I am ready. I would say don't sprint too long on this, because the mechanic's slightly different in that you'll start to lose focus and your character will become all blurry as he's running. There we go, the giant peripheral on it. Peripherals do seem to be quite common. I'm not sure if changing to the hardest difficulty will remove those. I suppose it will. That gun is amazing. As you can see, I've kind of got all the textures on the grass and whatnot. Yeah, again, doesn't render into right on top of it, so it's kind of pointless. Unless it's a forced thing in the game. Can't really conceal yourself in grass, which is a shame. Is this ghillie suit? Well, okay, perhaps not this ghillie suit, but a ghillie suit should really conceal you in the grass. So let's just jump into this chopper and I'll show you what I mean. If you try and get in as a pilot and you're not a pilot, this is what happens. And straight out the other side. So what you need to do is you need to jump in as co-pilot, which will let you stay in the chopper. And you need to, as you've already got control of the chopper, you need to take controls. Not to pilot seat, you take controls. And this essentially means you're now piloting. It says you must be a pilot to fly, and yet it looks to me like I'm about to take off. So all we want to do is we want to set an objective on the map. Let's see what's going on. Airstation mic. Airstation mic. Alright, okay, we're going to go for airstation mic. I'm going to land us here. Hopefully I'm not taken out. The AI is horrible on this, it will just shoot me down. No matter where I am. So I'm going to follow the valleys, stay fairly low, and hopefully I don't get shot down. Plus side, that thing's going to respawn now. On the downside, just took some damage off of that, which means I'm now on 75 health. Now that was coming from directly in front of me. Okay, yeah, I think I see. Okay, let's range that. I'm pretty sure there's shots coming from the right as well. 450 meters. It would be right in the middle, wouldn't it? Right, we go 400 and we aim just above his head. Headshot. Second one should have been a headshot. He's healing himself, look. Right. What we do need to watch out for is vehicles. And also the troops flanking us. Because they will do that. They will head up towards my location, or to at least towards where they think, and they will probably go up there. Possibly check the chopper, which is right behind me. Down the hill slightly. I would normally stay sort of high up, but based on where the chopper is, slowest crawl in history. Go, go, go. Hang on a minute. Okay, no, it's a texture glitch. Alright, what we need to do is we need to clear this area out. Look at this. As you can see, this type of game mode is really for a squad. You need friends with you. You can't just charge in and go all guns blazing and try and take an objective. These two guys just chilling. Oh, there's another squad rolling in. Where are you? 400 meters. Meters. I'll just try and take out one of these guys just to... You're returning fire, are you? Well, you should be down. As you can see, I need some cover. And I am going to have to relocate. How does that work? Jesus. Yeah, so rocks are better cover than a small tree. What I might do. I want it like a pocket rocket. I'm really thinking a flanking move is probably a good idea right about now. Yeah, so as you can see, the AI, especially if it's a large squad, will get ya. AI's gonna get ya. AI is most definitely gonna get ya. So don't do what I just did and stay there way too long just to try and get the kill that you've been trying to get. If you look at your map as well, it will show you a big chunk of them. So if I do this, because that's their last known location when I saw them. So they're 500 meters back to the left. They might have been suppressing me just then. That might have been where some of the shots were coming from. So if I flank round, yeah. Just take up a position on this hill. Overlooking that way. I think I just saw a vehicle as well. Which you can see the AI is pretty smart. It's not just sitting back, it still thinks I'm over there, that's the thing. This is kind of why you need more than one player playing, because they wouldn't... 666 is the devil! They wouldn't really have a chance. Kind of massively outgunned. Essentially, I don't have a chance in hell of doing what I'm trying to do here. Let me run. Whew. What? Okay, I'm getting range from the left as well now. 700 meters. Don't fucking eyeball me, mate. Okay, as I'm sure you can see, I'm not going to win. This is kind of to give you an idea of the challenge of the game. Hopefully I'll be able to record some footage of me and some people that I know playing this as an objective style. Because I am seriously not going to be able to take out all of these players. I'm going to be able to take out you though, because you're being cheeky laying down there. You cheeky. Okay, well at least I got the squad that was flanking me. Let's try and turn our attention back over here. Just in case they're trying to flank, I'm going to move again. flank round heavily to that side. Worryingly, that sounded close, so I'm not sure. What I might do is I might try and get up to the objective, just up the top there. Well, not up to the objective, up to the fort that looks over it, the compound, and see how many. Poor guy, listen to him. That's the only thing I'll get annoyed about. When you heal yourself, you're never completely healed. You're always on about 75, so you need a medic in your squad to give you that extra, because that, although it's only like a quarter of your health, it makes a difference in terms of your sniping and things like that. I just couldn't snipe. My guy's running out of breath straight away. I'm not looking at targets that are that difficult, apart from when the bots lay on the ground and they kind of submerge themselves into the ground. Enemy mortars. See, there's an objective just pop up there. See if I can get to that stronghold. I might be able to get some decent vantage on that from there. But yeah, that's an objective. Enemy mortars setting up now. They'll be firing in 5 minutes. I mean, yeah, that's kind of a cool mission. So you kind of got 5 minutes to get that mission, lock it down, take out the AI. If you do that, jobs are good. And if you don't, they start firing mortars, and it gets even more tricky. It says the mortar team's firing, so I'm not sure where it actually is firing. See if we can see these AI. There you go. Let's range these. So now they're looking where I was. 400 meters. What? Yeah, see, for one person, that is never going to happen. So you've got another squad over there, somewhere. There you go. You've got another squad heading across this field, or this hill. You've got a squad that, quite frankly, just looks like it's mental and it's charging me. And that's what happens. That's what happens if you try and take on too many bots. You die. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this kind of single player, multiplayer slash mayhem. It is tricky. You need to play with friends. If you've got people that like playing this sort of game, get them involved, get them on board. The game has gone up in price. Now it's in beta. It's $29.99. Personally, I think it's worth the money. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a cracking game once it's done. The alpha was glitchy, but it was still good. This is so far improved on the alpha. I can't really see any of the problems. There's a couple of little naggy things that I just don't think they need in it. You know, if I sort of focus in here, do we need that butterfly? Do you know what I mean? Do we need it? Do we need snakes skittling along the... I know it's part of the immersive feel of the game. Do we need flies whizzing about? Do we need stuff just falling out of the sky and whipping about? It's unnecessary. It's a drain on the servers. It's a drain on your graphics. It doesn't need to be in the game, I think. You know, the grass moving alone is fine. That's enough of a feel. If you've got a nice sunny day like this, you don't need to see a little blooming moth flying across the ground, out to sea. It just doesn't need to be done. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to get some of the guys on board with this and start playing tactically and properly. And what we do is we make a series and we'll whack it on the new channel. If you haven't seen the new channel, make sure you jump over there and sub. It will be much appreciated. I'll probably do a little soundbite at the beginning of this episode asking you to, but I'm going to ask again. It really does help a lot. It's, you know, the more people that watch the videos, the more fun it is for me to make them and for the guys to make them. So if you just hit the link, I'll put the link in the description. Gamers Elite Online. It's going to be a community channel. I'm welcoming people to send me their clips, and we'll put some clips up there from viewers and whatnot that just don't have their own channels, can't be bothered with it, just fancy putting their own clips up. I've got a very fast download speed. My upload speed isn't great, but it's good enough. But my download speed is what matters if I'm taking files from you to put onto the YouTube channel. So yeah, if you want to get involved, jump on there, subscribe, give any of the videos likes. It's Gamers Elite Online, again, description. And I will see you all in the next one.